I wonder if that's what happens with like a bunch of my other sponsor, because like one campaign, I mean, not that I expected to do well in the campaign, but the guy said I had like 0 people who like use my link and stuff. That are getting sued. Okay, good. Do you have nowhere to run plus nowhere to run plus flood pits? Buy himself some time. The honey scam explained 1 week ago. What is going on with the has that like is that a recent change or has it been going on for a while and people never realized? Did anyone who looked up these things know? Wait, why can't I cast my Zombify? Oh, they bounced it. Yeah. Should I do Oculus first? Or Charter Course first? Right, Charter Course first. The links that are relevant. You can post them in chat, I guess, in case people are interested. Oh yeah, I can just do both if I run on-tap land. That's probably the Restless Reef I cut. Yeah, I should be using honey. I mean, I guess I never buy anything, so. Hmm. Oh, we forgot to finish our words on stream run. Just zombify Atraxa, find more zombifies. I'm still at pretty healthy life total. Chilia says, I dislike coupons and couponing. Think it's all scam companies do to waste time and provide data for a few bucks. That app was good and known for about 3 months until it got bought. Oh, Honey got bought and they started scamming people. It's crazy that, yeah, so it's totally not worth it. Alright, so we want Duress. I said Oculus last time. It seems like it could line up fine against their crappy creatures. Not very good against Kaido, though. PayPal did ultimate price. I think I never realized that PayPal stood for like pay your pal. Is that's kind of funny. I don't know. Am I the only one? How does full-time Magic compare to poker? I've been a heads-up free-handed SNG pro for over a decade and looking for a change. I would not recommend it unless you don't need the money. Because you'd probably start from zero and it'd probably be really hard for you to make a decent living. And you would probably have to work way more than I do. But I'm not sure. I make less money. I mean, unless you're a great Magic player, you make your way to the Pro Tour, you do well at the Pro Tour, you stream or make YouTube. Like, probably the best way to make money is for someone who starts from zero, I would guess is YouTube. So you would be... do I need that? I have chart, of course. So you would need to be like really passionate about Magic, into like pretty creative, into editing videos. Yeah. You should honestly ask someone someone who had to start from scratch. Maybe if you know who, I don't know. Doomwake. He didn't completely start from scratch, but or Young Dingo, like some of these streamers might give you a might be able to give you a better idea of what playing Magic full time. Also, they live in the US, so I don't know if you live in the US or Young Dingo and Spike. Yeah, Spike kind of started from scratch. Oh. But yeah, if you're looking for something chill and that's not a lot of work, unless you're like, I don't know, you have a great online personality, maybe just people enjoy you. Used to be good at what for poker? I got to limited mythic real quick last 2 seasons and started playing arena in November, so was feeling pretty. I mean, let me see. Give me a sec. So Oculus, they're just gonna bounce it. Valgavoth at least is a little more work. Oh, it's my third turn. Oh, I guess it's pretty straightforward. Is it? Just try and bait at least something. It could maybe work. I don't know how Cheon is doing. Obviously, Cheon already had a big name and a following. But maybe that's something people would be into. Just Road to Mythic. You can stream a bit of it. You can... And you can like do a YouTube. I'm sure it would do well. I don't know how well, but you know, you do like daily video of your edited best games, best moment of the day on your way to Mythic. You make it to Mythic every month. You know, kind of. I think that's already what Cheon does, though, right? Oh, that was a draw. Okay. Used to make a lot of poker content, did tons of coachings. Road to Mythic has been a bit overdone at this point. But does anyone do it well? I don't know. I don't watch any of that stuff, so I don't know if that content's well made or not. Eclipse. I mean, it's good against that draw, but maybe they have a bunch of free toughness creatures, and it could be too slow against a 1/1, but yeah, I mean, a road to the Pro Tour could be fun. Just like your journey, the grind. I mean, I don't know. It seems like maybe it's a little too niche for something like Magic. Get out, counter target creature or enchantment spell. Hmm. What does our hand do? Not much. It's down in bigger. It's gonna be good down the road though. They don't have a counter right now. Just gonna discard Zombify. The poker stress, yeah, me too. It it got worse for me as I got older. Also had like more financial responsibilities and stuff. I don't want to play that one. Someone tried to do a Road to Pro Tour in French, like vlog style. I don't think it did that well. The problem is like idea is part of it. I think execution is most of it for YouTube. I think you can literally talk about anything and even like kind of do the same. Like a lot of these YouTube people, they just make the same videos over and over again, like spin in slightly different ways. And I don't know what makes the difference, but like, give me a sec. I need to do something. I don't want to sequence the ads. I think I want to just do this the one actually. Even if it does nothing, just so it staggers better. Yeah, I was pretty unhappy the last year and a half or so. But part of it was because I was kind of grinding alone. I didn't even have like, when I had friends who played poker, I didn't have like a group, a chat group I could talk to, stuff like that. I'd have two of them. I didn't know where to run. I didn't know what to do. Take nowhere to run, cast Oculus, and they can't like play. Oh, I like didn't see that the like Drowner in play somehow. That's kind of silly. I mean, it's fine. For me, yeah, the grind just became awful. I was just miserable. I mean, just clicking buttons, playing like MTT, going to bed late probably didn't help. Um, and then I lost my sponsorship because PokerStars left France, so I lost that revenue. And then at the beginning of like the year, I think it was 2017 or 16, 17, I had a downswing in one of the series tournaments, just playing Winamax series, like 10 or 20K downswing. And I was like, it kind of these three things combined was made me quit. Are you talking about YouTube specifically or just life in general? I was working, so sorry if someone said it. Sorry if someone said what. Marshall does the least interesting possible, but it's made such perfect weight, has millions of views. I mean, clearly you have a bias if you, I mean, it's probably the least interesting thing to you, but it's probably not to other people. But yeah, I agree. It's not, I mean, I feel, I feel the same way you do. I don't think it's like super exciting. Poker lifestyle can be really stressful. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't even sure it was like stressing me out. I was just like not very happy in general. Just it was just it just run its course for me. Or I also like didn't, as I said, I could have made. I probably could have made it more interesting. I kind of like wasn't trying to improve. I wasn't working on my game. I was just like coasting. Everyone's just playing that deck, eh? So how I've been sideboarding here? Jace and a Valgavoth, maybe. Poker seems like a tough grind right now compared to 20 years ago. Insane grind. Solver. Yeah, I don't know exactly like how bad it is with solvers and AI right now. Coffee says, I used to have my own school slash team I coached for and had it stolen by a business partner. From there, I lost all my confidence and grinding alone was all I could do. Yeah, my downswing was 200k-ish. Under 0.1% run over a year, then another one after that. Yikes. That sounds... I mean, that's like 1 in a million, literally, to run this bad. Wow. Or life is far too short to be taken seriously. I suggest taking up stand-up comedy. Sounds like you're, is it projecting? Or is that what you want to do, kind of, is what I mean? Is that what you've been thinking about, Goat? Hey, Gemdead, thanks for the 11 months. Poker is a far more boring game than Magic, yeah. Also, streaming makes it way more fun. But yeah, just in general. Eclipse, maybe I should try it. I don't think you want to try and play the removal game. I think you just want to focus on your combo. I actually did. I tried a few years ago. Good says he tried stand-up comedy. I had fun, the audience not so much. You think you gave up too soon, maybe? Like, you didn't give yourself the time to get good? Did you, like, me get discouraged all too fast? Something like 1 in a million, yeah. That sounds like, to be honest, that sounds like all exaggerated or made up, but either way it sucks. Either way you probably ran really, really, really bad. Alright, let's just Zombify Valgavoth, see what happens. Won't take up any more of your time. No, I mean, feel free to, yeah. I enjoy talking about anything, really. Tell us a joke. I have no good jokes. I don't even have a good joke. Maybe I should. I bring in Pyroclass against them when I'm playing Otter and it's usually good enough. Yeah, but it's like 1 mana cheaper on the... You maybe have a different game plan. I don't know. think with goats back to. So I think with time you can polish and act up. I still write sketches for a friend who's a comedy troupe. Yeah, you even see it sometimes on. You see the same. I'll watch some comedy stuff, you know, on YouTube or whatever, or shorts, and you'll see the same people, the same joke, but at two like 6 months apart or 3 months apart, and they like tweaked it a tiny bit, they tweaked the delivery a tiny bit. Pretty common. I like the way this X build though. The like 1-2 punch of like the big ones, and then Oculus to use your graveyards. Think you need to bomb early and see if you can handle it. It's a very weird experience, unlike any other kind of performing. Yeah, just having say a joke and no one's laughing. I'd have nowhere to run. Okay. I remember poker streaming was brutal. Chat was awful. Lol, you guys have a really nice community. Yeah, I do. I wouldn't be streaming anymore if my chat wasn't so good, honestly. Well, I don't know. Maybe I would be, but I'd definitely like probably like be much tougher. And then some days I'd be like, ugh.
Thanks for being cool and making cool stuff for us. And always remember, the relation la plus excitante, la plus stimulante et la plus significative de tout est cela que vous entretenez avec vous-même. And si vous trouvez quelqu'un qui initie et que vous aimez, EHPN.
Damn. No beats just like so his message was so wholesome. He didn't even like he couldn't even write it all in English. He didn't want like he don't want people to realize how wholesome his mess he was like. Thanks, no beats, appreciate that. Did the prelim go so bad this became a life choices stream? Yeah, exactly. I'm reflecting on all the mistakes that were made. I did go free. I did like run horrendous, play horrendous. All right, I'm behind on chat. Chat's kind of nice right now. Yeah, I mean, poker streaming, like whatever you stream was a delay. I almost wouldn't care. And I mean, I see easier said than done, but you don't even have to care with poker, right? Your streaming was a delay anyways. People are gonna watch and stuff. Mr. Fluff and stuff, do you have a stand-up career too we don't know about? Some comedians will sit with a premise or joke for years just to nail timing, cadence, etc. Oh yeah, that extreme. Yeah, I mean when you have a good like when you think you have a good idea, you know, you don't want to spew it. Even just flip an Atraxa if I wanted to. It's gonna take one card side on deck. Okay. If you want chat to get bets, start streaming Dota. Yeah. With Chesgab, appreciate my elephant facts. Yeah, it's tough to get good at something. when you have a full-time job and a life, and you have to be like really motivated, and I don't know, sometimes it's probably just too hard. What's Shadowy Backstreet? Shadowy Backstreet, is it like white-black mid-range maybe? Guess I'll take Bitter Triumph. I already have another chart, of course. Poker chat versus Dota 2 chat, which is worse? Well, the Dota 2 chat is probably more memey, like way more memey. So poker chat's probably just more annoying, as in like people being so result oriented all the time, and I'd probably guess. I mean, it depends, right? It's always it depends always. The chart of course first, I guess. All the Zombifies and another founding. Might not need another Zombify right now. Do you have a creature in the yard? An Oculus. Oh, so they're playing that deck. So I can cast a Chart of course, or I can get an Oculus and play. Probably Chart of course. Just go Chart of course. I tried to auto tab me so bad. Tried to tab me out of blue. I think Oculus is nice, but I felt like maybe I needed something a little faster. I guess I'll do that. I don't know if it's actually right to bounce their overlords. They might just go beans into overlord now. Do I need another land or another Bitter Triumph? I might end up needing a pile of removal. I could see it. Maybe Magic needs those hand cams like they have in poker coverage. Do they not have Candyland in France? I mean, I'm sure they do. I just don't know what Candyland is. I've never played a game of Candy Crush. I'm not sure if Candyland is pretty similar or not. Damn, I'm mailing all my Duresses though. Could go Oculus Bitter Triumph first. Valgavoth's just not that great against. How many? I have one Duress left. I can recast one next turn, which is probably gonna be nice. Kind of matter is you want the right spells for founding, and you want to keep enough permanence for that your thing has surveil to, or that whatever it's called descend. Zippy says, I have a buddy who has been a touring professional comedian for 20 years, and he says it's like live music. You work on your set over months, and some jokes or ideas continue for years in the set. Oh, okay. Alright, hopefully this is not spewy, but I guess I have another one. Should I pay to free life? I don't want to cancel the tracks, so there's a small chance. Pay to free life. I broken the forehand yet? I went 0 for in the prelim, but I made like 4 changes, so now the deck is perfect. I think I'm really far behind on chat. Over first time chatter says Dota chatters are awful. I mean, I remember I used to enjoy like the hive mind of maybe not in a one like individual like stream, but the memes that the like during like TI and stuff. The do I just do Valgavoth against what they have? Because this can be a 7/7. I'm gonna do Atraxa first, anyways. Just to hit land drops, and I can just probably get a Valgavoth into play next turn. Zombify, Jace. Surveillant, I guess. I've been Dota sober for 6 months and haven't really missed it. Yeah, I mean, you quit these games and you really don't miss them. Especially if you replace them with something else and hopefully something healthier. It's got to be healthier than Dota. Can't be much worse. Candyland is a kid sports game. Very basic and very cute. I wouldn't mind making a land drop here. Just bounce their token. Oh, I could have done that first and gotten their Overlord. Whoops. It's like Shoots and Ladders that is more about teaching gameplay concept and it's actually game according to my... Oh, I used to love that game. I think... Wait, mine was called Snakes and Ladders, no? Are Shoots and Ladders and Snakes and Ladders different? The backseating from Dota chatters is overwhelming. Yeah, I mean, just need to learn how to ignore it. But also, like when you're playing Dota, you're not really paying attention to your chat, right? How many cards do we have left? Wait, is Valgavoth Valgavoth Jace a thing? Seems like it would be a thing. Oh, you can't impend? It's fine, I guess. And I'm just clicking buttons here, assuming it's gonna be good enough. Even if it was milling 15, I'm just way I get their entire deck. Seize. Okay. I've never seen that Valgavoth Jace. XDD. Yeah. I used to have snakes and ladders. Used to play with my mom all the time. I replaced Dota with Magic and have zero regrets. The competitive Magic community has been nothing short of awesome. Yeah. Obviously, I have a bias and don't know a ton about other communities. I mean, a bit, obviously, Dota, but it does seem like Magic community is just top tier as far as gaming communities go. I'd have to assume it's one of the best out there. I mean, a lot of it is just older, average older. I guess the nature of the game too. I mean, team games are just toxic because you can just blame the other people. Magic, you can like kind of blame bad luck, but that's like literally every game. Game feels like it's already over. I guess you could just draw rest in peace. It's not all maniacs. Magic has a good mix of depressive. Jeez. Alright, so worst thing that could happen is the top deck rest in peace. What do I want to do against that? What can I do against that? Literal nothing. I guess I'll just cast that, try and find a Duress, get rid of a removal spell. Ooh, I could take... Oh, no, I can't take Lily, never mind. I don't mind that. I actually have Negate. Oh. Chat in the official Magic Twitch channel consistently reminds me that there are some real assholes in the MTG community too. They don't show up where the year, no welcome, whether or not you're welcome though, and most sub communities are well behaved. Yeah, that's fair. It's probably still like not as bad, but you know. Alright, we need another Zombify. I feel like Veil plus the rest is enough to rest in peace. Magic is good until you get into the EDH and investing community. Are they actually bad, or is it just like blown out of proportion? I'd have up the beanstalk. They have a little something going. Hmm. Do I want to bring back something now? I do have two Zombifies. Could just get rid of up the beanstalk. Maybe save it. Kind of just want to bring back a Valgavoth for now. What does that quote even mean? The quantum blast? I read that and I have no idea what that person was trying to say. Love the hair. What does my hair look like today? Oh, what time is it, by the way? 4:30? I need to leave and like have stupid HOA meeting tonight. Rip. Rip me. Oh, that's kind of cool. Return to binding that has Valgavoth underneath it. Sun from the window, yeah. I have the thing down. I guess not down enough. It's 4:35. I have to be there at 6. I have to leave at 20 to 6. I have to shower. I have to stop streaming in like...